Good afternoon from Central Park. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day in the 40s here. And when I woke up this morning, and all day so far, I have felt particularly grounded. I'm thinking about how the holidays were so easy for us, and it was easy because we made the decision that it would be easy, and we kept backing each other up in that decision. So there was a bit of a wobble just before Thanksgiving, and as we were going shopping, we found ourselves trying to do what we always do, which is buy, feed the hordes, feed everybody that's coming in and then have loads left over. Now, I don't know about you, but I like holiday food for maybe 2 days, and then I'm done. I am done. I want something else. So we kept scaling it back, going, if we need something, the shop downstairs is open. If we need something, right? Now, we had 8 people over. It was the perfect amount of food and desserts, and so that started us off where there were no arguments, there weren't any repercussions about anything, and I feel like as I start to think of it, it has to do with expectations, our expectations, not necessarily the people who are coming to see us, but our expectations. I lowered my expectations, or actually, lowered is not the right word. I took my expectations and put them on the back burner, because my expectations, without the consent and assent of the people who I have the expectations of, are merely my wishes. And then if these things don't happen, then I am the one who's left disappointed. And so we started off with me, saying to my mother constantly, I'm not expecting anything. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. It's all going to happen the way it's meant to. And Thanksgiving did. It was fun. We had a lot of fun. It was great. And it was great for me to really look after myself during that time. And then, excuse me, and then we came to Christmas. And for Christmas, because we knew we weren't having anybody over on the day, we decided that for that day we would go out. And then for Boxing Day, when people were coming over, that we would do something different. We wouldn't do the full holiday meal. And so again, expectations. I also made it clear to my mother that I was not going to be doing all of these Christmas decorations, because when people put up Christmas decorations, nobody ever wants to help take them down. And it's not that my mother has masses, although she does, and we could really go to town. It's that when it's over, I'm not feeling it. So I helped her put up the wreath, and she put out a few other things. And then we said, okay, so we're not going to make Christmas dinner. What are we going to do? So we went out to dinner. And that was that was so lovely. That whole experience was so lovely, and it felt like the walls of tradition were cracking. And as I said to my mother this morning, if I expect to do things differently in 2024, then there are some things that will necessarily need to crack and break open. And also what was really good was that I had her alongside me doing the same thing, not stating or not insisting that everything had to be traditional. And so that was really nice that we broke these particular traditions together. And so when we get ready to take down the wreath and the rest, there's nothing there. I feel like when we put out, okay, so when I'm the one who is making all the effort, and put that in air quotes, because it takes people effort to come to you. But when I'm the one that is making all of the effort and cooking all of the food, I find that it's really easy for me to become, I do everything for you. I do everything, I do everything, I do everything. And then so as soon as anything changes in that, then I am disappointed. As soon as any of my expectations were not met, then I am disappointed with someone else. And I feel like what we did this year was we took those expectations and just put them in one of the boxes with the old Christmas stuff and said, we're not going to have these expectations. Our expectation is that we do exactly what we want during this time. And doing that made it so easeful and easy, really, really easy for us. So it's New Year's Day. We went for a walk earlier, and we were talking about the expectations and the expectations on ourselves and the expectations on others, and how as we go forward we are going to stop, and it's not always easy, I know that, stop having expectations of other people about what it is that they do and what it is that they want to do, without actually asking them if they want to continue this tradition that we have done for years and years. Because if they don't want to continue it, and they're doing it and they're coming along just because it's expected, well, nobody wants that. I want to be in your company because you want to be in my company, not because it is expected that you are in my company because it is a particular holiday. And that makes me feel so grounded. I'm looking at like all of the trees around me, and some of the trees are, straight up and they look really, really strong, and some of them just sort of lean to the left and others lean to the right, and others like have become like sort of twisted around and stuff. But what they all have, from what I can see, is really, really strong roots. And those roots anchor in, and the trees also bend as they need to. And that's how I'm looking at us, is that we are bending on the old traditions, because the old traditions don't necessarily suit our lifestyles anymore. And as I let go of the stranglehold that these traditions have had on me, it opens me up for other things that could possibly happen. And it feels so freeing. Oh my goodness, so freeing. Anyway, walk time, and have the best day available to you. Happy New Year. Happy first day of the year. Happy 2024. In a few weeks, it will be the year of the dragon, which is my year. So enjoy yourselves. Take care of yourselves. And that's it. So bye. Bye-bye. Bye.